What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video with your boy KO. So, since I got time to kill, man, and I gotta bring y'all some videos this week, you know what I'm saying? We on our way back to Tampa. About to take a couple days off. So I'm like, man, let me go ahead and do a little quick 6-month review as I make my way back, you know? So, we got nothing but time to kill. I still got 113 miles to go. So we headed up 75 right now. So let me do a little 6-month review. It's actually about to be 7 months, and today is the 4th. I think like another week and a half. I believe it will be at 7 months. No, it's the end of the month. Yeah, so I got like 2 weeks, and then we'll be at 7 months here. So the question I get asked a lot, man, about Shelton is, do I recommend Shelton? I think it's a good company, especially if you live in Florida, man. If you live in Florida, it's a great company, man, because they mainly run the Southeast. You can go other places, as y'all seen. I've gone PA, I've gone to Texas, Colorado, man, Michigan, Wisconsin. I've gone a lot of places here. But once you get out of, keep in mind, once you get out of that Southeast, you are out of Shelton's territory. So Shelton, if you don't know, they're owned by PNS. PNS has freight other places. So yeah, you can still get loads. Because PNS, you can get a load from PNS, or you can get a load from Blair, wherever you at. So that's how that operate. I mean, that's how that works when it comes to if you run outside the Southeast. But Shelton itself is mainly Southeast. I believe the Carolinas, Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Louisiana. I can't say Tennessee because I ain't picked up a load in Tennessee here, but Mississippi. And those places for sure. So those areas, if you live in those areas, man, you golden. To me, since I've been here, the top areas that I have seen personally that makes the most money is Alabama. The loads that come out of Alabama pay the best from what I've seen. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that's people that's probably been here longer than me, and that's probably seen different. But for me, speaking for myself, Alabama has been the best market that I can say. But it's definitely easy to get you back to Florida. If you live in Florida, that's the problem. A lot of companies won't hire you because you live in Florida, man. That's the problem I ran into when I was looking for a flatbed company. A lot of places like, oh, you live in Florida, or I live too far in Florida, because I live in Tampa. Like ATF, they told me I live too far. Boyd told me I live too far. So, you know, you got these different companies. They ain't gonna hire you, especially if you live at Central or South Florida. Y'all got it bad down there. A lot of places won't hire y'all for sure, but I believe Shelton will. I know somebody that works here that lives in South Florida, so they will hire you, I believe, in most parts of Florida. So that's the plus side about Florida. I mean, about Shelton. As far as freight goes, do they keep me moving? Yes. Y'all seen when I first started, I was doing 5 loads a week, and then that's when I was running just the Southeast. Then I started venturing out and doing the longer runs. You know, those take like a day or two to do those runs. So of course I went from 5 loads to like 3. But they definitely have the freight to keep you moving. I've sat a couple times, but the times that I have sat, it was never in the Southeast. I've always sat in other places. Like when I was in, where was I? In Virginia at that time, I was sitting. Another time I was, I think, in Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, once you get out of Shelton's territory, man, sometimes it can be rough, man. So that's the only downside. But if you mainly want to run the Southeast, they're a good company. Are the loads paying top dollar? No, they're not. So the lows ain't paying top dollar, but they decent paying lows. Are you gonna come here and make $1 million running the Southeast? Probably not, to be honest. Probably not. When I was running mainly just the Southeast, I mean, I still was grossing like $55. I think I had a $6,000 week. So yeah, you can still make that kind of money. But I made the bigger paychecks when I went further out. So keep that in mind. If Shelton, I won't even say Shelton, just a PNS flatbed company in general, it's probably all the same. But generally speaking, for Shelton, I know that that's how it operates. I've had, I think the highest paycheck I've grossed, well, not gross, net take home, was 4,800. And I believe the lowest that I've taken home was like, I think like 250 or something like that. So that's just to give you a reference that you can make those high dollars and you can make BS, but generally speaking, you're gonna make consistently. If I can't speak for people who leasing, I don't know. I don't lease a truck from them, so. But for me, I have my own truck. I have a monthly payment, so I don't pay that. For me, average number is like 25 take home. Long as you consistent, you constantly moving. 25 is not hard to make take home here for sure. And you off on the weekend. That's one thing I like about flatbed, man. You ain't really working the weekend. You might drive a little bit to get closer to your delivery, but that's really it. You see what I'm saying? So that's the plus side. But who knows, man? Who knows what the future holds? Y'all know I want to do equipment. That's where I'm aiming to. Somebody told me about Ronaldo Trucking. They're actually part of PNS. I've seen their trucks, but I never knew that they were part of PNS, to be honest. So I checked them out. The only thing the drawback to them is they want you to be out 21 days. I don't know about 21 days, man. Y'all know, man. Like 2 weeks, I'm cool with that. 21, I mean, I don't mind 21. It's not like I haven't done it. When I was a trainer at Prime, I used to stay out for a month, sometimes 2 months. So it's not like I can't do it. But I'm at a point like, do I want to do it? I might do it if I have to, just, you know, because I want the experience and I want to get into that side of trucking. Just to expand, like flatbed is cool, but I want to get into step deck, some RGN. I would love to get in RGN. The end goal is to get into RGN. So I know I got to work my way to that. So I got my 6 months of flatbed. So now it's trying to progress. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to stay stagnant doing this. Yeah, it's easy money. A lot of people look at it like that because that's how people was asking me, oh, why you left Snyder? You was making money. It was consistent. I was, but it wasn't what I wanted to do at the end of the day. So I'm not going to stay complacent and just because I was making good money, I'm not going to stay there just because of that. Me personally, everybody is different. You know, some people, that's cool. If that's your thing, hey, that's your thing. But that's not my thing. I know I want to keep growing in trucking. Like doing the same thing every day, that shit get boring to me real quick. I mean, obviously once you get to RGN, you're going to be doing the same thing, big loads, but pretty sure you're not gonna pull the same type of load every single day or every week, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be different. Here, doing flatbed, generally speaking, I do the same stuff. Lumber, a lot of it. Oh, keep that in mind. You're gonna do a lot of tarping over here. Keep that in mind. We do tarp a lot of loads. Why we tarp so many loads, I have no freaking idea, because a lot of times they put it right outside. So I don't know if that's a Shelton thing, if that's a flatbed thing. I don't know, because sometimes I see that they got me tarping it, but then you see these other drivers, they come in and leaving like they not tarping it. So I don't, like I said, I don't know if that's a Shelton thing, but you will tarp a lot, so keep that in mind. But we mainly do lumber, rebar, insulation, shingles. We do flat steel because I've done it before. Slinky coils, I've done slinky coils a million times. I did those spools. I only did those once. I did flat steel. Only did that once. I did railroad tracks. I've done those. I did that like 3 times out of Pennsylvania. That's really it. That's really the main things I've done here. Oh, I've done concrete also. I moved concrete loads as well. Different size concrete loads. So yeah, they do that here as well. So. But as far as training, from what I hear, they expanding their training, so it's probably getting better. Like I haven't been there to see exactly what they do in training no more, but I I think they teaching you how to tarp now, so that's a plus. Teach you how to fold the tarp, stuff like that. So it is a starter company where you don't have to have experience. They will hire you with no experience. So if you're looking to get into a flatbed company with no experience, they are one of the ones that will hire you with no experience. You can literally come here. What? No flatbed experience, I said. I don't know as far as like driving experience. You might have to have driving experience. I don't know. I don't know if they're hiring you like straight out of the CDL school. That I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Downsides. Let's see. I already told y'all this, I think in my other video. No PC. Well, they have PC, but you gotta call and ask for it. So that sucks, you know, especially if you want to just go to the store, you got to call in, get them to put it on there. And I mean, they got it, but it's just more work than to just go on your freaking tablet, press perseverance, and go do what you need to do versus trying to call somebody. And I don't know. I'd rather have it just right there and I can just do what I need to do, you know what I'm saying? But they do have PC, but you have to call. A lot of people gonna ask that. Inward facing cameras, outward facing camera, they have both. Keep that in mind. People ask me about that all the time. Do they have inward facing? Yes, they do. It's recording me. Well, it's on. I can't say it's recording me right now, but I ain't doing anything. If I was doing something, you would hear it. It makes noise when you're doing something. If you speeding, it's gonna say over speeding. If you cover it, it's gonna say obstruction of view or something like that. You'll know. If you distracted driving, you got a phone in your hand or anything, it's gonna say distracted driving. So yes, they do have a front and rear facing camera. So keep that in mind. I know a lot of people don't like that, so I just like to give people that heads up because I don't want you come here. I didn't know they had it when I came, so that's why I put it out there. I don't want people like, man, you ain't never say that in your videos. I have many times. So yeah, they do have the camera and they just updated it maybe like a month or so ago with the new AI feature. So it detects a lot more than it did before, so keep that in mind. I don't know why y'all slamming on the brakes, bro. What y'all got going on, man? Somebody on the side of the road. Big whoop. People, bro. So yeah, they do have the cameras, man, so keep that in mind. Other than that, I don't really have too many negatives, man. They get me home. I mean, I'm off every weekend, whether I'm here or I go to Georgia. I don't have a problem getting home. Shout out to my fleet manager. Y'all know who my fleet manager is. Caleb. I have Caleb. I've had Caleb now for, I don't even know how, I think like 2-3 months now. Big shout out to her. She's a great fleet manager. Hands down. I have no complaints when it comes to her personally. She keep me moving. She communicates. You know, you get some of these fleet managers, man, you trying to talk to them. They don't answer the phone. You text them, they don't respond. You know what I'm saying? They act like they too busy to work, man. So anytime I have a question, I text her, call her, she responds right back. I never have an issue with that. As far as like when the hurricanes and stuff was coming, she called, made sure I was good. Texted me, made sure I was good. When my mom passed, she texted me, made sure I was good. She reached out, like, so hey, shout out to her, man. She a real one. So 10 for 10 on my fleet manager. I ain't got nothing negative to say about my fleet manager by any means. So kudos to her. One thing I do not like though is, well, not about her, but one thing I don't like with Shelton, man, is y'all know I've been here for almost 7 months, man. I've talked to my recruiter multiple times and she's like, man, you over here, you killing it, man. We get calls about you all the time. We got so many people, whoop-de-whoop. But I've been here for going on 7 months and I've gotten one referral, man. One. I hate when companies do that, man. Y'all say y'all willing to pay referrals and all this, and there ain't no limit, blah, 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 whoop-de-whoop. But I got one referral. Firstly, I got to find out who I got to speak to about that because I don't really know. But my recruiter herself told me literally last time I was at the terminal that And I know I've had multiple people come because even one of my boys came. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no referral for him yet. And I'm pretty sure he's been for 30 days. Pretty sure. That's what it is. It's 30 days you get paid a referral. I ain't got it for him yet. I'm gonna check. We're gonna see it this week. I'm pretty sure this week is his 30 days. Or he been here. I feel like he's been longer than 30 days. But I hate that, man, when you speak on these companies and they don't want to give you your referral. Like, that's the least I feel like you can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that benefits y'all in the long run because y'all get paid for that driver. He came to y'all company, you know what I'm saying? That's growing your business. Paying me my referral bonus, that's just, you know, I don't know. I hated that because Snyder did the same thing. They paid me my referrals. Well, I can't say they paid me all of them. They paid me some of them, and then they cut them in half. So I think at Snyder it was like $750 at one point, and they dropped it to $375, and I was just like, wow, that's crazy. You cap out referrals. I don't know. So that's one thing I don't like, man. Is that I've been here for 7 months and I got one referral, and I know I've gotten way more than that because I've gotten people that's texted me, told me they're in orientation, gotten people that wrote me on freaking on YouTube telling me that they're in orientation, all this stuff, man, and I've gotten one referral. So I don't know. That's one thing we're gonna have to figure out because I'm pretty sure they owe me a lot of money when it comes to these referrals, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you, but hey, what can I do, man? That's why I'm like, man, I should just stop mentioning these companies. It's kind of hard to do that because eventually you're gonna see it on the truck. You know what I'm saying? Like if I go to ATS, man, y'all, you will see it on the truck. If I go to any company, you gonna see it at some point. You got people that's gonna be looking extra hard. Yeah, I can hide it because I did it for a little bit when I was at F2F. Y'all ain't know where I was at. So could I do it? Yeah, but that shit get old after a while trying to hide where you were. It's cool a little bit. I can do it for a little bit, but keep doing it. Flatbed is a little easier because the trailers, that's flatbed, so unless you see the underneath, you won't really know. So it's probably a lot easier with flatbed, but that's really it, man. Other than that, man, they solid. You can make money. I mean, everybody got different experience. As far as like, I know people that's worked here and they got different fleet managers and they haven't had the best experience. Like one of my boys, he had a different fleet manager in the beginning, and now he has Kayla. I think this is his first week or second week with Kayla, so we'll see if he feels any different based off of his previous experience with his fleet manager. His fleet manager, I ain't gonna say the name, but his fleet manager, he never answered the phone. You text him, he takes forever to respond. And like, communication is key when you know what I'm saying? Essentially, your fleet manager, your business partner out here, and if your manager ain't answering the phone, that screws you over. So I can see his frustration in that and why he switched. This one of my boys calling me from that I was in orientation with right here. I'll call him back in a second. But that's pretty much it, man. I just wanted to give y'all like an overview, man. I gave y'all the average numbers. You off every weekend. Southeast mainly. Y'all know who my fleet manager is. Shout out to her. But other than that, man, the people are nice, man. Safety. Oh, you do have monthly videos. Keep that in mind too. I forgot about that. You do have a monthly video, well, not video, but a monthly training that you have to do online in the app. But the plus side is when you do the monthly trainings here, they give you points. I think it's like 2,000 points per training video, and you can take those points and buy anything. So I told y'all I have something coming to the channel, and that's how I bought it. I bought it with my points. I had like almost 90,000 points. So I bought something from the shop. They have everything. Like they have GPSs, they got GoPros, they got drones, they got cameras, they got like dash cam, like anything you want. They got headphones. At one point I was gonna give me some AirPods, the AirPod Max, but I already got them now. So, but they have everything on there, man. A lot of good stuff on there, and you can just use your points. So that's the plus side to that. Even though you gotta do it monthly, that sucks. But you know, there is a plus side to it. But if y'all have any questions, man, all my socials is in the description of every single video, man. You can hit me up. You can email me. You can write me on Instagram. You can comment. If you do email me or something and I don't respond, try writing me a comment on a YouTube video, or hit me up on Instagram or TikTok. I got TikTok. Hit me on that stuff, because sometimes I don't know what be happening with these emails, because I be getting people that say they email me. I don't know where the email goes. I look in the spam, everything. I don't see it, and people say they write me, so I don't know what's up with that. That's why if you do write me, I just tell you to comment on the video or something, let me know so I can check, and I'll let you know if I got it, because sometimes I really don't get it. Like, I know people be thinking like, damn, this dude don't respond, but it ain't me. I genuinely don't. If you know me, you know I respond, man. You know I'm big on that, because I know when I write some other YouTubers, man, they don't respond. I'd be like, damn, bro, like, you're a social media influencer. You know, people gonna have questions and you don't even take the time to write your people back. Like, I'm big on that. So I comment on every comment. Unless it's something negative, then I ain't even gonna entertain it. But other than that, I got y'all, man. Y'all got any questions, comments, concerns, comment down below or let me know, man. Also, Saturdays, me and your boy Country, we go live. So if y'all ever have any questions that y'all want answered directly or right in, it can be about anything. It can be about any company I worked at. Snyder, I worked at F2F. I don't know too much about F2F, but I worked there. It could be about Shelton. It could be about flatbed in general, drive-in. It could be about Prime. I worked at Prime for 4 years. Anything, man. Y'all want to know, just let your boy know, man. Appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Turn on my post notification. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Peace.